Hi guys, I'm Phill from Australia and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Alright, so we're back with another December dailies. It's day 8 and I'm going live today because I didn't get a chance to film during the day. We'll go into that in a minute. But today's December daily is airspeed versus lip speed. Now, I'll explain that in a minute, but it's really, really important. Now, the reason I'm going live today instead of creating my normal video and uploading is because I, like many of you guys out there, in fact, probably more of you guys than not, have a life away from the trumpet. Now, most of you guys are enthusiasts or hobby players who have a job, who have family, who have kids, all of that kind of thing. Well, so yes, my job and my career and my passion and my love are the trumpet, but before the trumpet, it is actually my family, and my family keep me busy. So today it's now 10 o'clock at night in Sydney, and these are my first notes of the day. And it's because I put my family first. And that's why I started this YouTube channel, was so that I can help guys who are like me and put their family before the trumpet, but really love playing the trumpet and really want to get it good at playing trumpet. So my whole goal with this channel is to help guys like you improve your playing with small practice sessions. We don't need 8-hour sessions to get better at playing the trumpet. So they're the whole reason why I've actually started this channel. But anyway, because of my family, who I love and want to keep, it's 10 o'clock before I start my trumpet practice for the day. I'm going to do about 45 minutes after this video, so I'll finish up about 11:30, and then that'll be me for the day. And I'll still get better from that as well. But back to today's video. Airspeed versus lip speed. Now, what do I mean by that? Airspeed is essentially we control the trumpet with our speed of air when we play the trumpet. Now, when I talk to younger players, I like to use kilometers per hour. All right? Now, it's not an accurate kind of thing, but it just gives a good sort of thought process for younger players to think about. So, being Australian, we talk kilometers an hour, but you can use miles an hour if you want, if you're from the UK or from the States as well. And I like to start with my first C just below the stave as 10 kilometers an hour. All right, so I'm playing my C trumpet today, so it'll sound like this. Oh, and by the way, because it's 10 o'clock at night and my family are asleep, I've got my very trusty practice mute. I've been using the up mute from Stormvy, and this is the best practice mute I have ever used. I did a video on the silent brass a while back, and that was really cool, but this one is just leaving it for dead. I'm going to do a review on this one probably in January when my December dailies are finished. But go and check this one out. It feels great to play, and I've actually started doing some of my general practice with it just to save my ears sometimes. So, going back to the point. So, 10 kilometers an hour is my low C. Yeah. And I go up in increments of 10, mainly because it's an easy number for my kids to learn. So from there, I go C is 10, D is 20. E is 30, F is 40, G is 50. And I just keep going from there. And the reason why I'm talking kilometers an hour is because we need to be faster with our airstream to play higher. If you use your air speed to get higher, there is no limit to how high you can play. It's all about control of the airspeed. Now, you can get technical and you can kind of go into other aspects in addition to that, but at its simplest form, because I like to simplify things, faster air equals higher notes. More air equals louder notes. General vibe. So, if we're working with our kilometers an hour, all right, my warm-up that I like to work on with a lot of kids is just C, D, E, F, G. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and then coming back down again. keep the air moving fast through the trumpet. It's obviously got to get faster to get up to the G because our G is 50 kilometers an hour, where our C is only 10 kilometers an hour. All right, now we go one step further from that. So I like to think this same process when I'm doing flexibilities. So C, 10 kilometers an hour, G, 50 kilometers an hour. And by using airspeed over lip speed, we're not going to use our lips to change our notes. We're just going to use the air. So 10, 50, 10, 50, 10, 50, 10, 50, right? And using that philosophy to get through. All right. So, hi Joe from New York. It's good to see you here. What time is it over in New York at the moment? And by using the air speed instead of lips, I can actually go faster. All right. If I'd warmed up, yeah, can get faster. But air speed will trump lip speed. If I'm using my air speed to change through my notes, I'll be able to play higher, because if you're changing your notes with your lips by tightening your lips, you actually get to a point where you run out of lips and they are closed and no air actually gets through the lips. But by keeping the aperture nice and open and letting the air dictate what the chops are doing inside the mouthpiece, there's no end to the range with that. All right. It also increases having a more open sound because you're not tightening it up. You get to play in tune more often because you're not pinching, as we call it. 6 a.m. Wow, that's really early. All right, so you're not pinching by tightening your lips to try and play higher, which means that you're going to be more in tune, you're going to have more endurance, and you're going to have a more open sound. So today's December daily is airspeed versus lip speed. Think in kilometers an hour, think higher, think faster to go higher, and things will become a lot easier for you in your daily practice. Use them especially, and think this way, especially when you're practicing flexibilities. All right. Now, don't forget, if you're liking the video, give it a thumbs up so I can see what you guys are interested in and what topics you guys want me to cover a bit more. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. And if you also want a free guide on how to structure your 30-minute practice routine, because as I said, I'm here to help you guys become better at playing trumpet with less investment time and not have it control your life, I will leave a link in the description after I've finished this live. I'll go and put the description in properly and a good thumbnail instead of the, tired looking me. And you can go and download the free guide from there. It's just a structure to help you improve your playing with 30 minutes a day. All right, so as always, I'm Phill O'Neill. Happy practicing. Stop.